everyone, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Laura. Welcome back to my kitchen, our kin kitchen today.
We're gonna show you this morning how to make our top 3 5-minute power start breakfasts.
Yes, so we are making a green smoothie, we are making overnight oats, which is my personal favorite, and we're making an herb and spinach frittata.
Yum, I can't wait to get started.
Let's do this. We're starting with our green smoothie, and this is one of those quick and easy breakfasts or snacks, meals to make that is really handy if you are really on the go and you don't have time to sit and eat and enjoy, but you still want to get your nutrition in. So for the green smoothie, we're gonna start with our plant milk base. You could also do water. You could do coconut water.
Coconut water is sometimes nice. Add some electrolytes.
Yes. We are doing, this is an almond milk today. So we're gonna do 8 ounces. And I don't know, I always read in recipe books that you're meant to start with the liquid on the bottom. So we'll follow the rules here today and we'll pop that on there. So we've got our 8 ounces of plant milk and then a handful of spinach, which is roughly 1.5 cups. It's quite a lot depending on your handful size. I guess that'll vary depending on your hands. We're gonna add almond butter. So this is a nice way to throw some extra protein in to really ground this smoothie. It's gonna have a little bit of sweetness in it, so we want to make sure we add the protein to help with our blood sugar.
Maybe adds a little creaminess.
Add some creaminess, some flavor.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like almond butter? Now we are using a banana. We're gonna go half a banana so that it's not too sweet, and because we're adding dates, they're gonna be another alternative sweetener. So we're just gonna do a half a banana. That's another great way to add creaminess to a smoothie. Everyone loves banana in a smoothie, I think. Also high potassium, right? So that's really good for our fluid balance in our body. It's a great mineral.
These dates, they have this little hard thing on the end. We're gonna take that off.
Make sure you take that off and split that guy open and get that pit out.
Yeah, we'll get that out. There you go.
Thank you. Those pits are so hard, they will break your blender.
They will.
Yeah. Thank you. Yep. Okay, we got our dates in. Those are high fiber, wonderful alternative sweeteners. And then we're sneaking some other little things in this smoothie. We're gonna throw some ginger in because you don't always get ginger in the day, and it's such a strong immunity supportive herb. It's so high in antioxidants. So we're gonna throw, I call this a small thumb. It's about a half a tablespoon of fresh ginger.
Maybe depends on the size of your thumb too.
It depends on the size of your thumb. Not all thumbs are the same. That's going in. And then we're gonna add some seeds. So it's nice to add seeds. We always have a lot of nuts, I find, in our meals, but let's get the seeds in too. They're a really good source of healthy fats. So we've got the essential fatty acids with the flax seeds today that we're using. These are great for helping to lower cholesterol as well. They're high fiber. So we're gonna add them in. And seeds like this really do better blended than as the whole seed. We can absorb it a little bit better and it does its magic a little bit easier too.
Would another option be to have the pre-ground flax and use ground flax?
Yeah, you could do. It's just best to, if you're gonna do ground flax, it's nice to do it fresh because the moment that you break open the seeds, it starts to oxidize. So the best way is for it to be freshly ground.
Makes sense.
Okay, in those go. And a little squeeze of lemon just to round off the flavors and give a little punch of some ascorbic acid, some vitamin C.
I put lemon in pretty much everything.
Yeah.
It adds so much
It's
flavor.
good. Let's get a little of that pulp in there. It's getting blended. So smoothies are also easier on digestion because they're sort of pre-digested for us. They're blended up for us. So let's throw the lid on and do this. Where's my on switch? There we go. That's it.
All done.
Quick and easy. That would have taken less than 5 minutes if we weren't jabbering onto you.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely just a couple minutes.
I'm gonna pour this off. So this is for one. We're Sharzy, so we're gonna just get a little, this is breakfast actually for me. lunch.
Me too, breakfast. Yeah.
Yum. You can see the flaxseed in there. I can smell the ginger.
Looks
gotta be
so good.
All right, let's have a taste. Cheers.
You can smell it too.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
You wait and see what that's like.
That's amazing. That is the way to start your day. Right?
Really good. Do I have a green mustache?
No,
Oh,
it's just, we just really love our own food, eh?
We always, when it works out good. Thank you. We'll see you for the next one.
All right, our next 5-minute Power Start breakfast is overnight oats. So this one's super easy to do. You do want to give yourself 24 hours. So it takes less than 5 minutes to make, and we stick it in the fridge and let it do its thing overnight so that in the morning it's 0 minutes. You just open the fridge and eat.
And go. So easy.
Okay, so we've got oats, we've got some fresh berries, we have some seeds again, hemp and some chia, and a little bit of cinnamon. We're using again our almond milk, but you can choose any milk that you like for this. Yeah?
Yes.
Let's get started. So we've got 3/4 cup of whole oats going in.
Yeah, and oats are such a great carbohydrate. They're really high fiber, they're grounding and very satiating. So this is a meal to have when you need to ground down, get some work done, feel nice and full for the day.
And we've got about a tablespoon of chia.
This is a great way to add some extra protein. And these chia seeds, because they're going to be soaking in the liquid, they absorb the liquid and they expand and get a little bit sort of gooey and mucilaginous.
That sounds delicious.
Really good for the digestive system.
Some hemp seeds here.
Yeah, another
Nice
source
protein.
of protein and essential fatty acids.
Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle in some cinnamon. So this is about half a teaspoon, would you say? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
I usually do more because I love cinnamon.
Me too.
This is blood sugar stabilizing, so that'll be good with the heavy carb breakfast.
Absolutely.
With the oats.
Okay, now berries going in.
You know what I like to do right now? Stir the dry ingredients and then toss the berries on.
That makes sense. Why don't you two do that?
I'm gonna stir these in.
And then berries or milk first?
It doesn't matter.
Wow.
It doesn't matter.
1/4 cup of blueberries, fresh blueberries, 1/4 cup of strawberries going in.
You can use any fruit that you have on hand, and this is an option. You can also add this in the morning if you want, if you don't want to add it overnight. Sometimes it flavors it a little bit more if you add it overnight.
And if you only have frozen fruit, you could probably do that too, right?
Totally,
Yeah.
yes. You can get creative with these bowls. That's why I am obsessed with them. Sometimes I make an apple pie overnight oats, and I do cinnamon and apples in it, which is so good with a dollop of yogurt on the top.
That sounds great.
You can do a PB and jelly and have berries and some peanut butter in there. So good. So we
Goji
just want to,
berries.
this is actually the perfect amount. So 3/4 cup of oats, and we did about 8 ounces of the plant milk, and it's just enough to cover the oats, which is what we want. And then as this sits, so for a minimum of 4 hours and up to leaving it overnight, then the oats soften and it's gonna be delicious.
Should we cover this before putting it in the fridge?
I don't,
Huh,
but you could.
you could. And that's it.
That's it. We'll see you in the morning. Have a taste. Lastly, we have our fresh herb and goat cheese frittata.
Yum.
Yeah, yum. This is a nice savory start. Definitely protein forward. There isn't a lot of carbohydrates. There's no sugar in this one. So this is a really nice one to start the day off with too.
It's a good breakfast, but also, this is actually my go-to meal, I would say. If I don't have a whole lot of time, I use it for my lunch meal, sometimes for dinner. So good.
So healthy too. So we're gonna start with a couple of organic eggs. And what herbs do we have on there today?
We've got some parsley, some basil, we have some fresh kale. You can also choose your greens, so maybe you want some spring onion on there. Maybe there are other herbs you prefer. Sometimes a little rosemary thyme is nice, or arugula.
Yeah, and fresh herbs are so healthy for us. They have so many minerals and nutrients and vitamins in them. They're good heavy metal detoxifiers. And it's a great way to sneak in like the leafy greens like spinach or kale.
It's a nice way to get the greens. And we've got some turmeric we're going to be adding to this to add in a little extra health and wellness. Good for
Anti-inflammatory.
great.
Very high antioxidants as well.
I couldn't think about what turmeric was good for there.
Yeah, that's anti-inflammatory is its signature, I'd say, that everyone knows about now. So it contains something called curcumin, and this has the really strong anti-inflammatory property in the body. And then when that is combined with pepper, cayenne pepper or black pepper, ideally, that helps to increase the bioavailability of the curcumin inside of the turmeric.
Yes, so we've got our fresh ground black pepper and some sea salt. And then this is what kind of goat cheese is this?
Just a cheddar.
Cheddar.
Goat cheddar.
Yum.
So you can omit the cheese, obviously. We're gonna use goat cheese. We've done it with Parmesan before, which is delicious as well. The world is your oyster.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna slide back here with the spices.
I'll bring these for you.
And we're just using about a teaspoon of oil in the pan.
And while she is preparing the pan, I'm going to chop our herbs. Kale's already pretty small, but maybe I'll make it a little smaller.
Chop it up. And I've got medium heat going back here with my pan.
A lot of basil. This is going to be so good.
So quick and easy too. We're almost done. So I'm actually going to pour my eggs in because next is going turmeric, and then we're going to throw our greens in and the cheese on top. And we start to really layer up the nutrition here.
Herbs are ready.
Okay, here we go. 2 eggs going in. Woo, she's hot in there. Almost cooked. Next, turmeric powder. Just dump it on. Throw your pepper in, sprinkle, 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 and our pinch of sea salt, which you can always add afterwards as well. So salt to taste, obviously. And then let's just add these. I kind of like to combine them so they're all mixed. And we'll add these. We want to cover the lid so that it softens up the greens. We'll leave a little bit to garnish our frittata. And the goat cheese. There, everything's on, guys, and we're just going to close up the lid and let the heat do the rest of the work. And watch this. I'm going to just turn this off because we can. There's enough heat in there to cook that frittata super quick. Here we go. We've got our frittata.
Are you going to try and just...
Yeah, because I didn't even have to lift the sides of this. That's how well it worked. Like a little pizza. Come on. Yep.
And if you're in the kitchen, you're busy doing other things, you can also leave it in your pan because you've turned the burners off.
Yeah.
And you can come back to it when you're ready and it'll be warm and ready for you to eat.
Yeah, check this out, guys. We're gonna top it off with the rest of our fresh herbs. Go for it, Linz. Super healthy, really good, nutritious start to the day.
Yeah, this is sort of like a salad frittata. It's
like an egg salad.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we have our 3 5-minute Power Start breakfasts, starting with the green power smoothie, so good. Then our overnight oats, our soaked oats with fresh strawberries and blueberries.
Yes.
And our herb frittata.
Delicious. All of these meals are quick and easy. You can make them within 5 minutes or under. They're nutritionally balanced. They offer different flavors, different textures, so you can really change it up throughout the week. And these are really like our top 3 favorites right here that we're sharing with you. So we hope that you enjoyed this and that you'll give it a try and let us know how it goes for you.
Take care.
Thanks for joining. Let's have a little taste.
Let's get in. I'm going for the frittata.
I'm going for the oats even though they're not ready. They need longer. They need longer. It hasn't even been 4 hours.
Have you ever watched the show Nailed It?
How are they still?
Are they moist?
They're fine. I would eat these.
Oh, just 30 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
Mmm.
We're happy with our meals.
So good with the turmeric. I don't do that. That's a good trick.
This guy's thickened up. That's the flaxseed. Nice and thick and so good. The ginger, oh my gosh.
You should try this.
Okay, switch sides.
Oh, I want to try
Oh, this is breakfast.
Amazing. Just to share these happening here.
Yum.
Mmm.
I know.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying what we're sharing, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel below. And if you want to follow us along on this journey, you can find us at kin.co or on Instagram at kinsite.